Right, let's unlock doors. Oh, we're in Hempstead, so it's on the left. Pump the brakes up. Alex, awesome. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Marker lights on. So we are currently at 1945, which is 55 quid. 55 quid! No, you've got mouse wheel to zoom in. Dashstick, how's the stream been today? It's been really good, actually. Really good. Very well supported. Cracky, you're up over 200 viewers now. So where to donate via PayPal? It's supposed to use if you want to donate via PayPal, I think you have to tell Just Giving you're in the UK or something like that. I can't remember. There's some bizarreness like that. Can someone else clarify that? But yes, I know you can use PayPal. Off to Hempstead. 15 starts almost at the end of the platform. Yeah, you were talking about all of the 101s that are facing in the same direction, Gav. Yeah, I'm not sure what the story is there. They look like they're only storage, though, so that's not necessarily implausible. Unusual, perhaps. Yeah, well, I've got the whole of the left-hand side of the train to me over there, so... How many Nebworths have you missed? I don't think I've Nebworthed anything, have I? I mean, I did spad once because I was trying to get water into a steam engine desperately and had no idea what was going on outside the train. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, this is a space age route compared to Northern Transpennine. Right, ATC's dropped to 30. ATC dropped to 15. Bit of gapping there. Still ATC limited to 15 though, so I can't take advantage of the increased track speed limit. Too bad for you pushes us up to £31, another £30, which puts us at 1975. 1975. That's what, 25 quid shy? Who's got 25 quid? Well, we've got some £10. Get us a bit closer. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. Too bad for you. Very much appreciated. Oh, excuse me has gifted a sub to Raven. Thank you very much. Oh, excuse me. Bit wonky with the PayPal thing, but in the end it worked. Oh, that's good. As long as it works. DGSB, how come the total isn't added up correctly? It's not putting the 0.25 or 0.50 on. Because I'm rounding it. So at the moment, the total, according to Just Giving, is £1,974, 99p, 996,76400. So it's all I've got is the code, just rounding it. So that might be why you're not seeing fractionals. Because if for some reason it gives me a really bizarre number back instead of just giving me the right number. $580 yards to the change code change point. If you close all the doors manually, it works. So that's cool. Yeah, I think it is checking to see what if it's looking for all the doors to be closed, and then it considers them locked. So if you do it yourself, then that would do the same job, I think. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But yeah, good find. Busmad, that's just how the game works at the moment. Ideally, what it should be is lock and unlock the doors. Or even... first step is lock and unlock. Second step then is have them auto-effectively unlock. You still need some easy way of saying, right, we're ready to go now, can we have all the doors shut, please? Without trying to animate a character to go and lock them all. Because that would be a big step. There we go. Next station in 0.6 of a mile. Good job this thing's got fearsome brakes. Oh, on TS1 there's a timer once you use another ride by pressing T, and it auto closes the doors. Yeah, we got a lot of feedback from people saying they wanted to be able to close the doors themselves. What it needs to be is it needs to cope for all the possibilities, doesn't it, really? That'll come with time. Stewart Manor. Yeah, ideally it should be whatever is appropriate for the stock. Redders, congrats on another great charity stream. Has anyone checked that total out? Check that total out, folks. We have just hit 2,000. That's brilliant. Thank you very much, Redders, and thank you very much to everyone who's got us this far. That's really, really good. Let's see how much we can get in the last 3 or so hours in the stream. Today, anyway. Got another day tomorrow. Yeah, well done. Well done. Two grand. That's 1/5 of the Marmite goal, yep. Don't remind me. I've got no idea if that includes the gift aid. Just giving are really odd about when they admit to that or not. And it also doesn't include the Twitch bits as well, but I always calculate those separately. They'll add on to the end. So we broke 4 grand in the last stream by the time things like all the Twitch bits were added on. Because that put another 380 quid on the total, I think. But just to be consistent with other streams, I just look at the total coming back from Just Giving. So after this, then we'll do a 15-item giveaway. Apologies, moderators. Everyone give the moderators some love, because a 15-item giveaway is a lot of pain. And they're going to be shouting at me on the Discord. Crazy Killer One, thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated. Thelonious donating. Now you're running a US route. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Thelonious. Strike. Yeah, by all means, folks, join us on the Discord. Floral Park puts us on the main line and off the Hempstead branch, bound for Jamaica. So 2015 already. We've actually smashed through the 2,000 barrier, and we're well on the way now to 2,100. Absolutely stunning, folks. "4072 says, GG to the moderators who are working as harder than ever during these streams." Yeah, totally. Absolutely have to back that up. Moderators, these streams are hard work for the moderators. You know, normally the streams are, I don't want to say they're easy, they're not, that wouldn't be fair, but you know, they're not too bad. Whereas these streams are a lot harder. There's a lot more people watching, a lot more people talking, there's the giveaways going on. So full credit to the moderators. These streams would not be possible without with all the work that they're putting in. And also, specifically also as a secondary thing, to Stephen Jam, who every time I run a scenario has got another video that needs to be clipped and uploaded and metadated and everything onto YouTube. So, because everything that goes up onto YouTube is courtesy of Stephen Jam now. So, another big thank you to him as well. Rob Jansen, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Jansen Raiders. You're falling asleep in the chair. Go to bed, Amar, you're falling asleep. What am I looking for, Stephen? Yeah, the moderators actually, one of the things they discovered, I think 2 or 3 streams ago, is they started chat. They set up a Discord voice chat, so they're all chatting while they're doing stuff. So it means that they can be a lot more communicative with each other, much more rapidly, and work much more like a team. It's really clever. Oh, I see what you mean, Stephen Jam. Stephen Jam has put himself down as the winner on every one of the next round of giveaways. Funny boy. Oops, 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 oops. Stop, 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 stop. Basically, we're talking about you behind your back. But this is not new, Moggy. It might be a different way of doing it, but it's not a new topic. Queen's Village. No problem at all, Dean. No problem at all. I will never think less of someone that doesn't donate. I know everyone's, particularly this time of the year. This is a tough time of the year to find money for that sort of thing. So it's very much appreciated if you can. No ill feelings if you can't. Drop to 30 for Queen's Village. What voltage does this unit use? I can't remember. I think is it DC? I think it's DC, but I don't know what the volts are. Crossing over. Dina just ran the Leeds Manchester, but I'm going to be running it again tomorrow. Going to do a 101 on it tomorrow. Oh. Poop loop. $750 volts, there you go. They already run for the train, they're just really slow at doing it. What's the matter, Stephen? Hollis. We're stopping everywhere. You were told that you banned yourself. Am I going to have to come in here and sort you guys out? How much RAM does the editor need? I would say a minimum 16 gigabytes. Certainly what I've found reasonably... It's fully usable at 16 gig. But even in the demo I was using, on the stream I was using sort of up to 13 gig, just making a scenario, so I wouldn't want to go below 16. 32, everything runs really sweet. So 32 is just sort of like your recommended spec, and 16 gig is your kind of your minimum. What would happen with 8 gig? I have no idea. Never run it on a machine with 8 gig. You got 16 gig on your machine, yeah. Yeah, I ran the editor. I've only got 16 gig in the machine I'm using right now, and the editor runs fine on it. 8 gig is fine for TSW, yeah. Just not the editor. The editor needs more. I think it will be unusable at EMJ, if I'm honest. But since it'll be I think the editor will be a free download, so you can always try it. Next up, Jamaica. Early versions of the editor used an awful lot of memory, and the problem is once it ran out of main memory, it detected it had run out of main memory, let alone the fact swap was there, and tried to back off and use less memory, and the end result was really not good. So no, I wouldn't want to run it in a configuration where it will run out of memory. $35. Does TSW have the same ease of use as the TS editor, or even you? That's going to be really a personal question, whether you find it easy or not. Personally, I find it easier. It is different though, so it might be there's going to be a little bit of muscle memory needs to change. But I find that for doing the same jobs as you would do in TS19, I find those jobs easier. But I can now do a lot more, so it feels like it's more complicated, if that makes sense. Have you seen the Dovetail Games dev stream that I did Thursday evening? Excuse me. If not, it's on YouTube now, I think, if someone can post a link to it. Yeah, and you'll be able to see the editor for yourself, because I use it to make a couple of scenarios. Thank you, and later. Can you get more than 16 gigs of RAM? You can have as much as your machine will cope with. Down to your hardware, what you can use, and Unreal will take advantage of whatever you've got, pretty much. That's Jamaica. We'll hit the branch for Atlantic Terminal now. Draw Manu, no, there's no East Midlands trains, unfortunately. Go to the other side? Go to another side? Not sure what you mean. Summer. So if you had 128 gig of RAM with Unreal, take advantage of all of it. Well, if it needed to, it would just keep allocating memory until it got what it wanted. I can't talk about unreleased, unannounced things, Cranky Bot, I'm afraid. Code change point coming up any minute now. No, access violation is not a memory thing, realistic Aussie. I don't know what causes it. I've only ever heard of it happening on systems that have got third-party stuff installed, though, like downloaded items. I've not heard of it happening on a system with Steam. That doesn't mean it won't happen. Someone did indicate to me it was they'd found in the instance they had, it was to do with a file that had been copied around, but only partially copied around, which therefore is technically meant the file was invalid, and where previously the game would support that, now it doesn't. So it's a bug in the content that used to be tolerated. I think this is just vaguely understanding something someone told me, not necessarily accurate. I don't know whether it's right or not, if I'm missing nuances. I would thoroughly recommend getting yourself up to 16 gig if you intend to use the editor, yes. Another donation came in, we're at 2017 now. Oh, we're straight to Atlantic Terminal. Yeah, if you were buying a new motherboard right now, then I would get one that can support more than 16 gigs of memory, even if you don't get 16 gigs of memory yet. Does it mean I'm having mustard on my bacon rolls tomorrow? Not necessarily. See, I'm thinking at this point we set it 2,500 quid. And it won't be mustard, because we haven't even got mustard in the house. But if you want me to have ketchup on my bacon rolls and ruin a perfectly good brown sauce bacon roll, then I think we need to set that around 2,500 quid. Can we hit that, do you think? Streaming till about 1 AM? It's more general BMJ, but yeah, if your motherboard can support 64, then you're all set. Just add another 16 to it when you can. Only 7983 to Marmite. It depends what sort of CPU it is, doesn't it, Danny? Long tunnel. This whole section's underground, Cranky Bot, right all the way to our Atlantic Terminal. Coming up on East New York at the moment. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not singing on the stream, Stephen Jam. No one needs that. East New York. Very Murray, you're installing TransPennine Route right now? Nice. Stu Few, thank you for the bits. Nostrand Avenue coming up next. We're almost at the final station, 2.7 miles. What's next? Bumper giveaway. Good evening, Glen Egout. How are you? Good day at work? What have you missed? Some of the best driving ever. Not been any spads at all. Amazing generosity from everybody. Check out that total. That's all I'll say. AG2 Steam LIRR is an awesome route when you enjoy playing. I really enjoy it as well, actually. I was a little bit concerned initially that it was a little bit samey along the line, but actually it's tremendous fun. But I think it's the branch lines for me are probably one of the things that brings it out. Chris, thank you very much for the cheers. Much appreciated. They're up to 118,000. So they've done $10,000 today on Twitch Direct Relief, which is amazing. And we're not stopping at Nostrand Avenue. Dive into the tunnel for Atlantic. Hey Raven, he would have agreed. He would have probably sort of nodded and understood what you meant until you put lol at the end. Hey T-Vale80, thank you very much for the cheers, much appreciated. Gonna make another cup of tea while we put the giveaway on. Have a comfort break. Don't know what's after that actually. What's after that? We're going to run Ian's afternoon tea scenario, followed by Danny's St Pancras to Faversham scenario, and then we'll see what the time is like. Mods, who modified the show broadcast plan? Could you, when you've taken the ones out that we're not running tonight, have you put them back somewhere so that I don't lose them? Put them in a separate section. Okay, cool. Thank you. I really must have a shave tomorrow morning. It's the 5 miles per hour Devils section. Morricon, without them getting big-headed, you seem to have a great bunch of mods. I completely agree. What's our uptime now anyway? What's our actual uptime now? Nearly 13 hours. Yeah, I have no idea why it shows the wrong thing, Raven. Over the limit for playing real trains. Probably, yeah. Got more to do yet. So, those of you who are eagle-eyed would have seen that there was an update when North Transpennine came out, and it included an update for this. And one of the things I think that was changed is that the lighting at Atlantic Terminal has been toned down. Because it was exceptionally bright in here. I don't know if AI is aware of ATC bus mad, so I think you'll find they're following the track speeds. Why exactly is this section so slow? I don't know. I mean, there was a big accident here, but I gather from talking to people that it was slow even before then, so it was not a result of that. They use ATC, but theirs is slightly different. It's just automatic train control. The name is common, but their version is different. The goal is the same, though. It is excessively slow, but it's realistic. Oh, locked doors. Yay, green ticks everywhere. Only got out 2 minutes late.